everyone. This is Kimmy. I'm Big Sister Sensational. I'm just going to read the history about Sigma Gamma Sigma. Sigma Gamma Sigma is a sorority Inc., formerly known as Divas Inc. Sorority Sisterhood, was founded by three phenomenal, sophisticated women: Trey Ferrantino, Cinnamon Delight, Lionheart, and Cat for Life Moonshadow on February 2nd, 2009. In July of 2012, these fellow ladies felt it was time to become Greek, along with their brotherhood at the time, Theta Gamma Theta, aka TGT, and be a part of the SL Greek community. The principles of our sorority are unity, loyalty, individuality, being independent, and being trustworthy. We as Sigma Gamma Sigma show the grid of SL that we are women who are sophisticated, independent, strong, and classy. We strive to give back to the SL community as well to RL communities by doing numerous of fundraisers and charities. The women that we recruit are mostly women who are entrepreneurs and leaders. We are looking into the future and discussing many of brilliant ideas that will make us an even better sorority. Our sorority is not about competition nor drama. We never condone it. We are mothers, daughters, wives, sisters, and friends who formed a bond that cannot be broken with immaturity, nonsense, and chaos. We are strong. We are leaders. We are Sigma Gamma Sigma Sorority Inc. Up next, we're going to have Whitney. Whitney talk about our founder, Trey.
Founders, Trey, aka Big Sister Fire Redbone. Miss Lady T is CEO of Dope Magazine, owner of the Sanctuary Lounge, fashion blogger, and owner of Models R Us Modeling Academy and Agency. She is the true definition of a businesswoman. Miss Lady T, aka Trey Ferrantino, started Divas Inc. Sisterhood on February 2nd, 2009 after being in a sorority she felt wasn't suited for her. She wanted to create a group that accepted women for who they are, have loyalty, and being supported to one another. After trials, drama, issues, breakups, and makeups, Divas Inc. Sisterhood managed to make it through, and is one of the longest running sisterhoods on the grid. After much talking, Trey, Miss Lady T, along with her lifelong Diva Sisterhood, decided after 3 long years that it was time for Divas Inc. to become an official sorority and a part of the Greek community, and that's how Sigma Gamma Sigma Sorority came into creation. Miss Lady T is also known as a blogger, mogul, fashion stylist, matchmaker, and poet. She has created an urban empire with Dope Magazine franchise and is creating more amazing events, businesses, and bringing her people the things they need. Stay tuned. Not only will SGS bring something different to the grid, Miss Lady T will be making a mark no one has yet made on the Second Life grid, so watch out. Alright, and next I think we have Sassy.
Everybody, good evening. I want to say congratulations to my founders, Tracy and Cats. Congrats on 6 years. That means y'all some old heads on the grid, but that's okay. We ain't judging. Okay, we're going to get into my next founder, Miss Cinnamon Delight Lionheart, a.k.a. Miss Big Sister Ride or Die. Also, a.k.a. Mother Love. Big Sister Ride or Die play a role of mother, wifey, daughter, sister, aunt, and friend. Sin came to Second Life in 2009 and since has done and accomplished many things on the grid. Founder, owner, co-owner, model, personal assistant, dancer, host, and more will continue to add to her list of things that she does on a daily basis on SL. She is also known for her creative thinking ability, organizational skills, and listening ear, which she has assisted and helped many people on the grid with different endeavors. On March 5th, 2010, a diva was born, Big Sister Ride or Die, and has been just that, a Ride or Die sister for her sorority. She has also been loyal, supportive, and dedicated sister, which earned her the Queen title in 2011. Pushing through boundaries, Divas Inc. Sisterhood has become one of the longest running sisterhoods on the grid. Sin has been through thick and thin, ups and downs of the sisterhood, and still remain optimistic, no matter what has come their way. Never giving up, her leadership and loyalty make it known to her fellow sisters, and for that, she has become founder of Sigma Gamma Sigma Sorority when Divas Inc. decided to go Greek in 2012. Cinnamon Delight continues to be Mother Love, willing to help, be supportive, and just a listening ear. Sin is the epitome of a phenomenal woman. Congratulations, Sin. So next for the bio of Kat, we have my funny and very sassy sister, Miss Chris.
I am Crystalia, aka Fun Size, aka Big Sister Versatile. Don't mind me as I waddle my little ass up here. I'm a little pregnant. Y'all, it's a good deal. Okay, thanks. I'm about to tell you all about our last and final founder, which is Miss Cat, aka Big Sister Show You Rights. A cat came into Divas Inc. Sisterhood in 2010. She is a loving mother, grandmother, friend, and businesswoman. She actually joined within her first 90 days. Go ahead, girl. Joining, she always showed loyalty, leadership, and bonded with her fellow sisters. And because of that, in 2011, she earned this Lady and then Empress. In 2012, she was voted once again as Queen of Divas. And because of her willpower and always being there for each other in this sisterhood. In 2013, she became a founder of the sisterhood that she had been involved with fully since the beginning when Divas Inc. made the switch to the Greek community and became Sigma Gamma Sigma Sorority. Kat is very well known for her happy spirit and truly supportive personality. She has also played a vital part in our sisterhood, as well as numerous roles on the SL grid. She has been a model, a club owner, a host, a store owner, poet, talk show host, dancer, but not that kind of dancer, co-founder, founder, and CEO. These are only just some of the talents of Kat. Since the start of her journey pledging Divas, she has been an active and loyal member by helping and supporting her sister's endeavors and with any issues that have crossed her path. She is a woman who truly believes in loyalty within her sisterhood. This is the final biography for Big Sister Show You Right. So congratulations to all of our founders this week. Miss Lady T, Big Sister Fine Red Bone, Cinnamon, Big Sister Ride or Die, and Kat, Big Sister Sure Right. We love you, ladies. We are privileged to be in the sorority that you have founded, and we are so grateful that you continue to lead us in your wise and charitable ways. Can I get a round of applause, please, for all of my founding sisters? Say about my founders. Since I am not going to get in trouble right now, let me just let it be known. Let me start with the one, the only, Miss Lady T, Big Sister Fine Red Bone. Now, if you did not know, Big Sister Fine Red Bone leads all of our meetings. Oh yes, we have weekly meetings that we all must attend, and she is our fearless leader at them. But sometimes, when we're talking to Big Sister Fine Red Bone, we get a little confused, and we need to ask for clarity, because she, and then, what was that, Trey? Girl, can you repeat that? And you all sisters. Oh, all right, Trey. Thanks for that clarification. Yeah. Now, I was privileged enough to be a pledge underneath Big Sister Ride or Die. That was my pledge in mama. But let me tell you something, how when you talking to somebody and you asking a big old long question, all involved, and the next thing you know, that girl just log off in your face. And you like, bitch, what? Bitch, what? Okay, all right, no problem. I forgive that, right? And then you all at practice, and you're trying to do something, you're trying to get it together. Oh, where's Sin? Sin log off? What happened to Sin? She crashed again? Oh, girl, someone quick TP her before she crashed again. Sin, stand on the post ball. Stand on the post ball, Sin. Oh, shit, there she go again. Quick, listen, we just going to have to start the roast without her. Like, if she show up, that cool. Listen, just someone put the chair out for Sin. Just put the chair out for Sin. And listen, right? I have one more thing to say about my lovely sister Sin. Just in case she does make up, because we love her to death, right? Y'all, all of a sudden, you're like, do you hear that? Is that a fan? What is that? Sin has the most background noise known to mankind going on in the back of our house. Don't nobody know what she doing. Don't nobody know what's going on in that house, but we can all hear it. Okay. And then it come to my sister, Kat. Now, I don't really know Kat that much, but Kat was my secret Santa, or I was her secret Santa for Christmas. And let me tell you about this girl's demands. She was basically like, any shoe. And I was like, girl, any shoe? She like, any shoe. I was like, oh, okay. So I went out there and I tried to find the most ratchetest shoe. I was like, where are them scripper heels? Where are them hooker heels? I need to get that shit from the crack addict on the corner who ain't wearing nothing but 2 laces in the shoe, right? You know I sent her that for Christmas, right? I mean, I sent her a lot of other things. And do you know, listen, that bitch was wearing that shit the next day. And she was rocking it like it was nothing. Like she was like, bam, you see my new hooker shoes? That's right, bitch, because I can look classy even in them. Oh, all right. So those are my roasts for my founders. Remember, it's all in good fun. I love you, ladies. I love you very, very much. Mwah. Kisses to you all. And I hope you've had a phenomenal Founders Week, because I know that we have had a phenomenal time doing it. The roast, I believe, now will continue with anybody else who has something to say in regards to our founders. Please keep it nice and light. Please keep it funny. Remember, we
Um, we have a few more people that is going to come up. Um, while we get them together, we're gonna have DJ Scratch play a couple songs for you guys. So please stick around. We appreciate everybody for coming out. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And give us a few minutes and we'll have another roaster coming up soon.
Over like a year and a half now, and I have to say I've had, really some great experiences all through you guys. Sin, all I can think about is her New York accent when she comes on and she's like, "Hey sisters, how are y'all doing? I'm sorry I ain't been around, whatever. She's always been very comforting, and she always want to sit here and, talk about, well, how you doing? Don't let it stress you out, girl. Don't let it mess up your attitude. She always has this jaw with her, when she talks, but, you want to laugh at it, but she always has a way of just making you feel comfortable, like as if you her homegirl, like you've known her for a long time. So I just love that about you, Sin. I hope you can hear me. I hope you're not crashing, because the next thing I always think about the fact that I'll be in the middle of a conversation with you and then you go. So I really hope you can hear what I'm saying to you, because I mean it from the bottom of my heart. Anyway, then we got Miss Cat. Miss Cat, you the one who every time I got a problem, I run to you. I run to you and you sit there on the mic and you talk off the ledge like you've done a couple weeks ago. And I really just appreciate the fact that you will listen to me and not judge me even when I'm acting the fool. And even when I have my biased behavior and I got a little rant going on, you've always been, positive. That's the one thing I can say about the three ladies is you always got a good attitude. And I think that's why I'm still here. I think that's what brings ladies here, because you're not gonna really. You might hear that we've been gone in RL or something, but you won't hear that it's like a lot of dysfunction, and I think that goes to say a lot about women working together. Trey Ferentino, Lord, Lord, let us pray. Trey, you brought me into this sorority. You did, and I appreciate you taking me in because I've learned a lot from you. I've learned how to dip off. I've heard a lot. I've learned how to, make sure every moment of my SLs playing to a T. Every time I'm trying to have a conversation, she's got a meeting. She's got a show. She got a fashion show. She got a talk show. She got a radio show. She got some kind of show somewhere to go. And, it's commendable. She's always got something to do, something always to buy, but one thing I can say is that she is very dedicated to Sigmas, regardless of the fact that she got 22 other jobs. I ain't hating or nothing. I ain't mad. I know. But it's just the fact that, she do still make Sigma Gamma Sigma priority. Even if she bosses around a little bit, she always makes sure that Sigmas is taken care of. So, I can commend her for the fact that, regardless of the fact that she a model, She a mogul. She a poet. She an artist. She probably makes Sims. She probably sells Sims. She probably a lending on another account. I don't know, but she do so many things. I can't keep up. But everything you do is appreciated. Don't forget that. And but thank you, ladies, and Thank Cat and Trey. You guys do outstanding job of making people feel welcome. And I hope that you continue to bring in ladies that have the same great attitude. And I hope that you continue to look at us as an asset and not a dictatorship like a lot of other people do in the grade. So I want to say congratulations, and I hope you guys have a good night, and just think of it as an accomplishment, and not the fact that y'all old, because y'all been on here so long, and any many founders that can say they've been on here 6 to 10 years. So just take that as a positive and not a negative. All right, thank you. We're gonna go to the next person here. Miss Lady T, because you don't want her to go to the Trey mode, because whenever she's saying she's gonna get Trey on you. You know what I mean? So other account when she was real ratchet. So we gonna keep this Miss Lady T. So we got a special guest who wants to speak for her. We might have a little moment of a little music before we get to him, but I just want to say thank you again. Y'all have a good night.
First, I would just like to say, Sisters of Sigma Gamma Sigma, I am honored to be here. For those of you who don't know me, I am Mr. A. Angelo Samonte. And I have to say, Sigma Gamma Sigma holds a special place in my heart, mostly because before I was even Greek, before I was a founder, before I pledged anything, Sigma Gamma Sigma was, y'all were the first Greeks that I met. As a matter of fact, I remember it was a Greek symposium where I dropped in, and the first thing I heard was, yeah, that actually happened. But, I do want to talk about one member of SGS in specific. I want to talk about, I believe you call her Big Sister Fine Redbone. Words cannot describe the way that I feel about my niece Trey. Like any family real, you take people where they are. And whenever Trey and I have a talk, well, I can always tell just by her tone whether it's going to be business or if it's going to be shady. So when Trey means business, she comes in loud and strong and fire. And when it's just a little shade, this woman can talk so tough you think she was trying to whisper secrets to 007 himself. When I first met Trey, she came to me in a way bearing gifts. And, no matter what, I can honestly say, for better or worse, that's what Trey's been to me. She has been a gift. Her and I talk as much as we possibly can. Sometimes it's the same. Sometimes we can talk 2-3 times a day, which is funny. But, sometimes during those talks, it's like every third word I have to use my brain cells because, that mic is so terrible.
We're going to bring one last person up to talk about one of our founders, and we'll finish it up. Once again, like I said, thank you all for coming. It's been a joyous event, and it was all out of fun, so I hope nobody took anything serious or whatever. And for you all megas, y'all started a war, so we gonna get y'all back. So up next, we have Miss Fix Carolina. Fix, you're on, honey.
Well, good evening. Good evening. I hope you talk to Trey, and Trey's like, yeah, so, yeah, that was 5 months ago. Like, no, Trey, that was yesterday. But that's partially because she's from New Orleans, and you know how that goes. It's just, my love. But I do love you. I do love you. You can't sit your ass still. You shady as fuck. But it's all right. I love it because I love you, Shady Grady. It's funny because Angel kind of took like everything I wanted to say to you and about you, but we love you. I love you, even though you like the sunshine in. But I do love you, and you're gonna really, truly, you're gonna get off my twin, and you're gonna get off my uncle. Y'all gonna leave my peeps alone, please, because this is all about Miss Trey and Fiorentino. Trey, but seriously though, you really got a problem. Like you are a straight up control freak, and you really truly need to work on that because your ass is crazy. Like seriously crazy. Like like you could get a check. Like I'm so serious. You could get a check because your ass is just off the charts. And then half of the time, nobody understands what the fuck you're saying because your grammar's stricken. We sitting back like, what? Your mouth runs like a fucking race car. We don't know what the hell's going on. And then you get into your low, sultry, shady. This is Lady T, and I'm just saying, I'm just saying that it's gonna go like this right here. Tell me I'm lying. You know it's absolutely true. That's how. And yes, Niglet, and but Trey, and I do love you. I think you're awesome. You really do need to kind of sit your ass down sometime because you just like a little energizer bunny, and you really get on my last nerve with that bullshit because you just really truly don't know how to take a day off. Just one day, please. That's all I ask. Take one day off and just take one day off and just sit your little narrow ass down somewhere. And you know what? I gotta say this though, Trey. I am so glad that you got some SO fat on your bone because when I first met you, your ass was skinny as hell. Like you look like if any SO wind blew, you was gonna tumble off the top of a damn building. I'm just saying. So thank you so much for getting your little ghetto booty and getting a little thick. Cause I'm telling you, your ass was so damn thin. Every time I would see you, I pass you a plate of cookies or pass you a sandwich or something. Lord, have mercy. What? No, leave me alone, Mr. Monte. I'm good. But that's my boo. I love you to death. And in case y'all didn't know, Trey kicked me out of Divas 5 years ago. Oh, crazy bitch. But that's all right. I still love her. I'm done with your crazy, moody ass. No, it was you, Heifer.
All right, all right. Thank you, thanks, thank you. We all know Trey is crazy. She's moody. She's everything. All of that. She's a busybody. She is definitely a busybody. I think she's probably the only person that works more than myself on this grid. But we love her. We love all of our founders, Kat, Cinnamon, Trey. We thank all of you ladies for having all of us, for crossing us over, for always being there for us. Um, if it wasn't for y'all, I probably would never, ever have been in the sorority. I probably wouldn't even finish crossing. But we do appreciate y'all. We appreciate everything that y'all do.
Tell Trey I want my money back.
You want your money back? I don't think she's gonna. I don't think she's gonna give you a refund out. She's not gonna give you a refund for anything. I don't even think that exists on us. So we're gonna have a couple more songs for y'all, and then we're gonna have a few words from our founders, and then we are going to wrap this up.
Time for the percolator.
Thank you again for coming.
Time for the percolator.
Spice, play a song.
Time for the percolator. It's time for the percolator. It's time for the percolator.
Again, like I said, thank you everybody for coming out. I see the Omegas is still showing out in locals, so we will deal with you guys later. Now we're gonna have our founders say a few words. Hopefully they're not saying a lot because I need to watch my Ratchet TV and stuff. Miss Trey.
Well, I see my fellow friends and sorority sisters had too much fun on my benefit this evening. This is the only time they get to talk about me because they know better. That's why. They know I will go ham on them when they do it in public again. First, I would like to thank all of our family, all Sigma Gamma Sigma supporters, Sigma Epsilon Nu, Omega Psi Sigma, Theta Nu Theta, Iota, everyone, Pi Delta Pi, everyone who came, Alpha Sigma Omega, 2 INs higher, 6 Founders Day weekend. Hopefully y'all can understand me. According to them, I have a busted ass mic. But I mean, hey, I'm sorry. I'm from New Orleans. My accent is very different. My dialect is very different. And they can talk all they want and cough all they want and sip their tea till they drop on yes. But I know how I am and how I am. And that is how I am. And they still around me because they love me. I'm one of a kind. I'm not just some little person who's random out there that's nothing. You feel me? I am one of a kind, Miss Lady Straight Fountain. Okay? You will never find another like me. You never will. You know, I make a purpose in everyone's life that I am here for. You know, even if it's just to talk shit or just be there for them. I am a purpose in everyone's life. Because I am Miss Lady C. Again, I want to thank everybody for coming. First, I want to thank Angelus, or how I call him, my uncle, who never answers my call because he's either sleeping or drooling on the keyboard. I want to thank you so much for coming here tonight. I know you are so busy. You know, he has a real job, y'all. He don't have SLS as his job like some people do. They make a living off cashing out. No shade, no team. But he has a real job. He has an education and a degree. Yes, he is intelligent and he has a mind. So, you know, I really admire him. He's very, very interesting character. Once you get to know him, you would think he cocky when you talk to him, but he's not. You know, after getting to know him, you know, we've been fans for over 2 years now. You know, getting to know him, have known someone who is amazing, supportive, bit of a control freak. So I guess that's why we moved together. You know, whatever. Love you. You're amazing. And thank you so much for everything that you do. Seeing my Skype call, even when you're sleeping. Yeah, honey. Ladies and gentlemen, this man was sleeping and answered a Skype call snoring. I don't know how that goes, but hey, you know, he's there for me in his sleep. So thank you for being one of my favorite uncles. Huge thank you to Fix. Thank you so much for coming and speaking. I know you going through a lot. I really appreciate you coming talk shit about me. I'll handle you later. It will take an hour to say everything about you, but I won't. I know everyone has things to do, but I really do appreciate everything you have done for me. And clarification, you guys, I did not kick her out of Divas Inc. Pixie Baby did. Just letting you know, guys know that. Thanks to Wit, Crystal, and Sass the Fraz for speaking on behalf of the founders. I love each of you. You know, Whitney is my NOLA girl. We can talk shit all day. Sometimes just to talk about shit about other people. She my girl. You know, we've been sisters for 2 years now. I first met Whitney when she wanted to become a model. Yeah, she didn't know what to do. She came to me and I got her with my wing. And that's why she's a model of the year now. You're welcome. Miss Sassy, yeah, I met Sassy at a Labor Day barbecue for Sigmas, and I recruited her, you know. So now, almost 2 years later, I'm happy to say we go through a lot, you know, we beat through a lot, you know, we fuss and fight. But I still and will always have a lot of love for her because, you know what, that's my girl, you know, no matter what. I can say that I would be there for her, even though if I'm mad at her or whatever, if a bitch talk about her, I'm gonna be there to defend her because that's what real bitches do, despite how they are. Christia, getting to know you. I just want to say, wow, you're crazy. And I'm happy to get to know you and know you're crazy like me. So I think you were fitting right. DJ Scratch. Ooh, DJ Scratch, thank you so much for being our broadcaster tonight. You're amazing. Known you through Miss Young KC, and since then you have just blown up, you know. So it's cool to see you for coming and dealing with these ratchet people. Last but not least, Ms. Kinky. Let's talk about this, shall we? The spam of all spammers. The person you want to delete at the first of a drop. All I'm going to say about Kinky is you're an amazing person. You always there for Sigmas, and since I gotten to know you over the year that you have been in Sigmas, I just want to say that and I'm happy that you picked us. So many other sororities, since I am shady, so many sororities. So many sororities out there. So many. So many sororities who copy off every other sorority. I'm happy you picked the real one. I'm happy you picked the real sorority. Real. Yes, I'm gonna say real because ain't nobody can say they've been here for 6 years. Yes. And Miss Kimmy, my flyer girl, Megan, thank you so much for all you do. You don't never curse me out when I say change your flyer. And last but not least, my founders, Cat and Sin. I'm not gonna keep y'all so long. I know I've been talking, but Cat and Sin been out since 2010. All I'm gonna say is we still here, bitches, and what? Still standing. That's it. Shout out to all of my family and my dad Eves, my bestie, baby daddy Silas, all of my family and friends. Love you guys. Thank y'all so much for coming, and hope y'all enjoy y'all. I ain't not gonna be that long. I'm just real humble. I didn't think we would be here for 6 years. Like it's hard running a sorority, you guys. It really is. But I'm really humble. And Kat, anything you want to say?
Yeah, I want to say a few things here. I want to thank everybody for coming out. I really enjoyed this, Rose. It was funny. It was really funny hearing all the stuff about Trey. Because I've been with Trey a long time, and a lot of it is true. But I love her for it. That child has an ego, and she don't give a damn about a mic. She speak when she won't. She'll call you a bitch at the drop of a hat. But you don't know which bitch you are that day. You just a bitch. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. That's Trey. I love her to death. She was the one that brought me in here to this Endiva. And Sin was already there, and I met them both then. I got real tight with them. Sin is also my daughter. I love her to death. But, she cracks me up because she got a little hidden side of her that can't nobody see, that little freaky side. That's a little freaky part of us that be hanging out, you know what I'm saying? And Trey is like the model one, so I'm hiding in the middle. I ain't gonna say what I am. But I love them both. I love being here. I've loved it since day one. Hold on one sec. Hold on.
And as you can see, she a hell of a lot going on.
Yeah, I also have a lot going on in the background and stuff with all my kids, but I love Sigma to death. I'm happy to be here. And yes, I do also agree with the Omegas. We got it in for y'all because y'all been messing with us a long time. The Omegas, I've been telling the sisters since a long time ago when y'all did that dance on us, that Michael Jackson mess. We're coming for y'all, so we're still coming for y'all. And I guess that's about it. I'm happy that, that we made it this far, the three of us. Trey is a handful, I will say that. Trey, my sister Trey, is a handful. That's the sister that's a handful. But without her, I don't think we'll be as strong as we are now because all of us are different, and I love our indifferences. And Sin is she a handful too. So I love them all. And Sassy just needs a spanking every day. Every day. Just every day. Just every day. I love Sassy to death. I love Kinky. I thank all you sisters and everyone who spoke for us. Thank you so much. I'm Sigma again. I look forward to seeing y'all another year next year. We'll be here.
Sigma's whoop.
Whoop. Thank you everybody for coming out. Y'all ain't gotta go home, but y'all got to get the hell up out of here. Good night.